This week, we've been exploring creativity in the age of AI. And today, I want to give you something you can actually use the next time you face a blank page, a canvas, or a quiet moment that asks, now what? I call it the creator's compass, a simple set of questions that helps you stay awake and aware through the creative process. Because technology changes fast, algorithms change faster, but your humanity, your awareness, that's the part that keeps you grounded no matter what tools you use. First, start the blank page or canvas. Every creation begins in stillness, the pause before movement. And sometimes that pause feels heavy, like resistance. When I sit down to write or paint, I ask myself first, what am I being called to make right now? Am I excited? Am I scared or just tired? There's so much noise telling us to produce more, post more, publish more. But creativity isn't about speed, it's about presence. So, step one isn't to do, it's to listen. That pause, that's where intuition shows up. Number two, why am I creating this? This is the first fork in the road. And it's a question I ask every time I begin something new. Is this for my soul and art, the part of me that creates for expression, reflection, or play? Or is this for my vocation or work? If it is for art, I stay human only. If it's for work, I use AI intentionally because it helps me clarify, organize, and communicate my message with consistency and care. AI doesn't cheapen the work, it makes it clearer. Number three, what do I need most right now? When I use AI or any tool, I start by defining its role. It can serve three purposes for me: clarity, inspiration, or momentum. Clarity, when my ideas are swirling, I ask AI to help outline or structure them. Inspiration, when I'm curious, I use AI to explore prompts, references, or questions that stretch my ideas. It doesn't give me the final answer, it opens doors. I also always ask for and double check the sources presented. Momentum. When I'm blocked, I let AI help me move again. Technology can't feel for us, but it can help us begin again. And sometimes that's all we need. Number four is important. Does it still sound or feel like me? This is where awareness matters most. Whenever I use AI or even when I collaborate with other people, I stop and ask, does this still sound like me? Does it still feel like me? Does the work carry my rhythm, my humor, my heart? If yes, I keep going. If not, I recenter, I step away, paint, write by hand, take a walk, breathe, anything that brings me back to my own frequency. Because technology can mirror style, but it can't mirror soul. Staying awake and aware means noticing when your creative fingerprint starts to fade and returning to it before you move forward. Number five, who is this for? Every creation has an audience, even if that audience is just you. So I pause to clarify intention. If it's for myself, I let it be imperfect and unoptimized. I make it for discovery, not performance. Sometimes I write something and never show anyone, not because it isn't good enough, but because it's mine. I've even made WeXL nonprofit handbooks that never made sense outside of my own purview. If it's for others, I make the work clearer and more accessible. Part of this process also includes checking in with myself. Am I being too self aggrandizing? Is this valuable to others? Let's normalize having goals that are less about metrics and more about connection. Number six, creation complete. Yay! Our creations must always connect us to each other. They can challenge us to think and to do better, but they should always connect us back to our humanity. Otherwise, it's destruction, disguised as art or innovation. And that's why we have to wake up, stay awake, and stay aware of our actions. Even if I share my art only with a few people I love, that sharing expands the circle of belonging. I still belong, they belong, and we are connected. Number seven, assess and reflect. What did I learn? Every creative act teaches us something about our voice, our limits, our courage. So after I finish a piece, I ask, what surprised me? What felt alive? What made me feel alive? What do I want to carry forward into the next thing? Reflection completes the cycle. It's what turns experience into wisdom. Sometimes the lesson is technical, like a better workflow. Sometimes it's emotional, like when I reread a dramatic scene I just wrote and get a lump in my throat. Then I know that's from my heart. Either way, reflection brings not just a sense of completion, but also affirmation that you're on the right path. Number 8, celebrate and rest. Honor the effort. Let your body and mind reset. Rest isn't the reward for finishing. It's the soil where the next idea will grow. And then number 9, begin again when you're ready. Return to the blank page, the empty canvas, the quiet space where new ideas start to breathe. That's the rhythm of a creative life, not linear, but circular, like the circle of life. Every ending becomes a new invitation to stay awake and aware, to meet the next creation with fresh eyes and a deeper sense of who you are as a maker and as a human being. Awake and aware, the creative way to be awake is to be present with your purpose. To be aware is to discern your methods with care. Be awake to who you are as a creator. Be aware of how your tools shape your voice. Be awake to your work, the vocation you share with the world. Be aware of your art, the sacred space you protect. That balance is what keeps us human in the age of AI. You are creative. You are the creator of your beautiful life. Don't let anyone take that away from you. The creator's compass helps us navigate, but you are the one steering the ship. You choose when to invite technology in and when to return to stillness. You choose when to share and when to keep it sacred for yourself. Every view, like, and share here helps support WeXL Org, our nonprofit that mentors kids to be more creative and human. This is WeXL Daily, where we create and belong. Together, we excel.